guys have had a lot of the same pitching staff for a lot of years. I mean, a lot of the same guys and a lot of change this year. I mean, what does that do about spring training for you? Just getting, I mean, you know who Johnny Cueto is, you know who Samardzija is, but getting to know them is that going to be important in spring training and getting some of the bullpen, different guys in the bullpen? Does that make spring training a little different this year for you?
Yeah, maybe a little, as we get to know, as you mentioned, Johnny and Jeff. Affelt's not going to be here. I think Osage should do a great job filling that void. And yeah, it's not like we have a lot of guys to get to know, though, because we've been, pretty steady here with, the group of guys, our core players that have been here for a long time. And so it makes my job a lot easier. They know what to expect from me and what I expect from them. And the spring training, what it's going to be like, and of course during the season. So the fact that it's nice to change it up a little bit sometimes, though, and have some fresh blood in, and which we have.
Last time we talked was in Hive in first place. The last time we talked was in that press conference when you guys got Denard. And we asked you about the center field and stuff. You said you were going to talk a little bit with Pagan before that. Definitely, so Span is going to be your center fielder first hitter?
Yeah, right now, Denard Span's going to be our center fielder and lead off. And, and I think this is a workable situation. And I think Angel just wants to win. And I'm sure, like any player, his preference probably would be to play center, but I think this will benefit both the club and Angel. But we'll talk some more when I get to spring training and when I see Angel. He's not here right now, so I don't have a chance to talk to him. But it's going to make us that much stronger. Our strength has been pitching defense, and I like having a lot of center fielders on the team. So now we got Angel and Blanco, and along with Span.
Yeah, now it looks one of your best outfielders in the last few years. If you manage to have the three at the same time, Hunter and right, Span in center, and Pagan in left.
That's exciting to me. It really is. Three great athletes. So I just think it could be one of the best outfields in baseball. And I know Denard's coming off an injury, but he's been pretty healthy. It's like his probably his first one that's kept him out for a while. But Angel's had to deal with the knee. He's been in and out in the last couple of years, and I think he's going to benefit from playing left field.
Bruce, how do you feel about you've managed 3 World Series champions, and when you look at this club you're going to assemble for the season, what kind of challenges does it present you from the other teams that you've managed, those other 3 World Title teams?
I look at this club and I think of all the years. I think this is my 20th year going in spring training as a manager, and this is probably as set as we've been. Looking at the rotation, the bullpen, the position players, and as far as the great job that Bobby Evans and his staff have done assembling this club. They gave us more pitching depth with, of course, Cueto and Samardzija, more outfield depth, which we needed last year. I like where we're at. We got to hopefully hope and pray. If we stay healthy, I think every day we have a chance to win that game with who we're putting on the mound and the lineup we're throwing out there.
I know lots always talk about the Dodgers and Giants rivalry. What do you think it's going to be like this year with Dave Roberts managing the Dodgers?
Yeah, Dave and I had dinner. Yeah, so we'll be getting after it. The Dodgers aren't going anywhere. They're the horse of the division, I guess you have to say, because they won the last 3 years. Win this division. You have to look at Arizona with their improvements, of course, getting Greinke and how good their young players are. So, in Colorado, they were tough on us last year, and San Diego's always tough. So, it's going to be another, I think, tough race, even more so than the last couple years with improvements of the other clubs.
And also, of course, you're getting a little bit older. I guess you managed Dave Roberts. When you see guys that you manage and that now being in a managerial capacity, what's it like for you?
Well, it makes me feel older, I guess. No, but I was proud for Dave, and I told him that. For him to stay in the game and get on this side of it, and to see him on the other side coaching first or being the bench coach, and now to get his opportunity to manage, I was really happy for him. He's got a great way about him, very positive. Dave's going to do a great job, and the players I think are going to love him, and so. We were good friends until he went to L.A.
You mentioned how set the roster is heading into spring training. So with the battles for the last bullpen spot and the bench, are there any names specifically you're keeping an eye on?
We'll have another left-hander, a couple left-handers, Okert and Lara. If we felt like we had to go with another lefty, those are guys I'll be looking at. But to be honest, we don't have a lot of spots in that bullpen. As far as the bench, we're going to be looking at a good utility player, Tomlinson. You'll see us move him around quite a bit, playing some third along with shortstop. We know how good he is at second base. And I know Bobby's still talking, to see if we have any needs to fill. Now, behind the plate, Brown came up, did a nice job. So, Susak, our hope is he comes in and gets back to being who he was a couple of years ago before his injury. But you always want to keep it competitive.
With Kelby Tomlinson's injury, with his versatility in the infield, is he working on the outfield as well?
He did earlier, but right now that's thrown a lot at the kid. So I think we're going to focus on keeping him in the infield and get him acclimated at third base and second base. If he is our and shortstop, if he is our utility guy, that's where he's got to focus right now. And maybe down the road we'll spend some more time in the outfield.
I saw.
Rebuilding the rotation, how important was Buster in that process? I mean, did you get a sense from the pitchers that you were talking to that makes this club that much more attractive for a starting pitcher to come to?
Oh, I think so. I think they look at Buster as one of the best catchers in the game, and when a pitcher when he's deciding on where he wants to go, believe me, he's thinking who's going to catch him, who's behind the plate, and so I'm sure that's enticing for any pitcher coming here, knowing that they're going to have a great catcher and a game caller like Buster behind the plate.